So here we are. On this is Jason and Jaden, and Donna sitting over here. We're on Yobo. We're at the Clarksville Marina in Clarksville, Tennessee. Beautiful marina, by the way. Entrance is really nice. Although we didn't have a great entrance into it, but that's I'll get to in just a second. So check out this adventure. We've been having great times, beautiful days. You know, sun's out, awesome, super hot. I mean, really nice. Having a great time. Good steak. Good steak.
Yeah.
Good steak. Anyway, so today we get up and we thought that we weren't going to get through the lock and that it was going to be blocked for a few days. Well, I called the lockmaster just to see if there was a chance, and he said, "Hey, if you can get here in an hour, I can get you through." So we jump out of bed, we get ready, and off we go. An hour down the river, hour and 20 minutes, it started pouring down rain. Hey, it's part of life. Beautiful out, but rainy. So here we are going through this lock. We get to the lock. He says, "Hey," I call him up. He's like, "Hey, man, it's great you're here. That's perfect. Good news. Bad news is hydraulics messed up. I got to get an electrician on it." Okay. He says, "Tie up to my wall. I'll get you through." Done. We go. We get through, right? Well, then we get into the lock. It's pouring down rain. I'm out here standing on the deck. I'm holding on to the line. We're trying to get everything through. The lock's dropping down 70 feet or 20 feet or 27 feet or whatever it was. We get through there. Donna gets us out. She's driving, doing an amazing job. Give her a high five. There's Donna. She's driving. And we get through there, right? Jaden's having a ball. He's playing with his cell phone. He's just having a great old time, enjoying the time with Pop and Nana. Well, then we start going down the river. And all of a sudden, this big ass barge decides to come through. I don't think I'm supposed to say ass, but anyway, it's a big barge. And it comes through, and it created such a wake that it dang near threw the mast off the boat that we had strapped down so that we could get down the river under the bridges. Had to do some quick thinking, but it held. And we went out, got it re-rigged, stabilized a little better this time, just in case, and off we went. And then, as we're just about to get into Clarksville Marina, out of nowhere, the engine overheats and stops. I think we got something into the seacock, into the fuel or the water coolant system. I'm not sure yet, but regardless, engine stops. Now, we got no sails because they're down, and we got no engine now, and we're in the middle of the Cumberland River, floating towards the biggest darn bridge you ever did see. Now we get just past that. We call Towboat US. Now normally they're pretty good. They're actually really good. In this case, they were like 5 hours away. We're like, no way that's gonna work, dude. We're floating down a freaking river here. Barges come through. We're gonna die. So I call the marina because I could literally see it right down the way. I'm like, "Hey Donna, look, marina." Donna says marina. There it is. So we're gonna get in there. I call the marina. They're like, "Oh, you gotta call fire department." We're like, "Oh shit." I mean, darn. So I call the fire department, and then we get a hold of the fire department. The fire department says, "Well, you got to call 911." I'm like, "Aren't you 911?" Anyway, so I get a hold of the fire department. Fire department tells me to call 911. We call 911. 911 says, "Hey, we're going to help you out." Puts me on hold. I thought she was done talking and hung up. She called me back. Turns out that was helpful. And then they said, "Okay, we got the po-po coming. The cops are on their way. The fire department was on the way," is what they told us. Turns out cops in Clarksville, way faster than firefighters. But anyway, as we were floating down the river, we're just about to pass the entrance to the Clarksville Marina and slam into the rocks. I'm on the edge of the boat, literally over the line, ready to jump and tie off as fast as I can. And Donna hollered out that the police or fire department was coming up behind us. Turns out it was both, police and the fire department. So the police gets up to the boat just in time, tosses me a safety line that has a carabiner on it the size of a softball. That cop hit me in the chest so hard with that thing, it knocked me on my butt. Okay? Good throw, though, for the record. Really good throw. Dude should be in baseball. Hits me, I catch it, I run up, dive through all the lines, get into the boat, hook off to the ninja clip at the very front of the boat. And then they towed us back into the marina, all nice and calm and smooth and comfortable. Then while we're in the marina, we're getting situated, we're getting settled. I got a mechanic lined up. He's coming out in the morning. He's going to take a look at the engine for us, see what happened, and get it fixed, hopefully. And then Donna busts her head and starts darn near bawling because, man, let me tell you what. These roofs right here, they're a little shorter than her, and she's a midget. Okay? So we've decided Jade can go sleep in that back room because that thing hurts. That almost knocked her out. She had just a lot of stress. But here's the thing. We went through all of that. All of that.
You forgot to tell him about the river cruise boat.
Oh, I forgot the river cruise boat. You tell him. River cruise boat.
Oh my gosh, no.
No, she's still traumatized. See, you know, like Carnival cruise ships? Well, they got those suckers on Cumberland River. Okay, Cumberland River, you got a cruise ship. Who put Carnival on a Cumberland River? Anyway, we're floating, we're in the middle, and here comes this big, old, Carnival-sized cruise ship coming through right at us. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I'm standing up on deck. I got my air horn. I'm like ready to go. And all of a sudden, he sees us. He's like, with his horn. And then I gave him, the magic finger towards heaven. But no, basically, I said, hey, dude, our prop is not turning. We got exit. And he said, oh, okay. So he kind of went around us, and he was fine. And then hollered at me. Actually, one of the crew guys hollered at me, are you okay? And I said, yeah, we got a towboat coming. He's like, okay, thumbs up. Dang near killed us. I ain't gonna lie. I love cruises, but I don't like getting run over by them. Well, anyway, so then we get through that. We get to the marina. The cops get us into the marina. We're back into the marina. Donna busts her head, and my nephew texts her and says, hey, tell Aunt Donna I love her and I want to hug her. Out of nowhere. That's Jesus, baby. That's how he works. Kept us alive the whole time. Now, check this out.
Made me cry again.
Made Donna cry again. Here's the thing. Was it a tough adventure? Yes. Was it challenging? Absolutely. Do we still love the idea of sailing Yobo and staying on the boat and living on it forever? Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what? A life without challenge, straight up boring. So listen, chase your dreams, but plan and pray and work hard. Hey, this is Sailing Yobo. Check us out. Just click subscribe, share with your friends, and if they think they're having a bad day, share this video, because it can get worse.